Based on the forecast, if we make it to like 9:30 sim time on the forecast and it still says 0%, then it's definitely not going to rain.
Yeah, I agree. See what happens. Getting there. I don't know how much it'll. I mean, it would be nice. I feel like it give us some chance of coming back into it, but at the same time, I don't know how much of a benefit it would really be. You know.
Yeah. We'd need a lot of crashes ahead of us.
All it takes
And
is one bad one.
On your left.
while
side,
not getting in
clear
one
left.
ourselves.
Yeah, that's the huge key is us not having any issues either.
Yeah. We can just drive to oval and take the stop go shot.
Yeah.
I did that once in the bus stop.
Yes,
Right.
you did.
You're coming up on a slower car. The driver in front's reputation isn't great.
Wait, tonight you did that?
Yeah, there was. We were like right behind LMP2s. I had GTP traffic that was coming up the inside, and I didn't have room or comfort to turn in, so I just checked up, went straight through the grass, and then the slowdown was bled off before I even got back on the banking.
Oh, so it was just a slowdown though. It didn't.
I got a 1X as well, I think.
Yeah.
One of two.
Dang it, Brandon. You're supposed to be the 0x guy.
I know, my bad.
How else am I supposed to use 50x?
Slower car ahead. This guy's
you're on your way.
leader.
Sure.
1X taking avoiding action, thinking it would be the safest route, and then I had an off track, but I don't even think that off track was in the bus stop.
Now is it one of the horseshoes?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was in between the first one and the kink.
Whoa. The GTP's off-roading and the feature split.
Do that too far out of like turn one through the S's there by the pit wall. It's some ramps over there.
Oh my god, and they will damage your car.
Oh yeah.
I did it in practice. Like, I didn't hit anything, I jumped one of them, and and it was reporting damage back.
That jump is scary too, because it'll send you to the wall in a hurry, even if you're holding it straight.
Mm-hmm.
Way to make me feel paranoid going through the section, guys.
No, it's fine. You'll be totally fine.
Yeah. Now the second horseshoe, like, holy shit.
The kink into that second horseshoe was just a nightmare to try to get it stopped.
How bad would you feel if I sailed off the track when you said that?
I wouldn't feel bad. I mean, I feel bad for you, because I would say
The
some
gap
shit.
to P4 behind is now 1.5.
Clear left.
Blue flag.
Like this guy.
Just doesn't want to do his triple.
Wouldn't have happened if you just commit to the triple.
Back to the threatening of intentional damage if we force him into a third stint.
Slower class car ahead.
Car right. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
Speaking of which, 2 to go.
Brandon's ready to go. More lap.
The gap to P4 behind is now 0.8, 9 laps in front.
Box, box.
Watch your speed. Engage limiter.
Run.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 1. Box now.
Go.
I'm out.
2 litres left.
I'm in.
How did we get on the same lap as Seamus?
We're not, according to me. Unless, are you talking about P12?
I'm talking about 9 and 10. Now we're not. Yeah,
It shows them a lap ahead on mine.
yeah, we were on the same until like 10 seconds ago. Come on, SDK, get it together.
Now mine showing that P12 is catching us hard.
Oh, we are stationary.
I mean, we're not
Okay,
moving,
okay,
so.
you know what I mean.
Oh, you think they were catching hard then? We'll just give it a minute.
There's traffic approaching.
Watch what I can do with this.
Yeah,
Smartasses.
traffic.
Flag.
GTP on the right side, GTP.
Clear.
You're clear.
Cold, cold tires.
Slower class car ahead. The gap to E9 behind is now 2.2 seconds. 2 laps ahead.
This feels vaguely familiar.
First time here.
Long time listener, first time caller.
There you go.
Does it feel vaguely like a triple stint?
It does.
He put himself on there as a triple.
Keep saying it, and just as quick as I put myself on there, I'll take myself off.
He's good at doing spreadsheets while driving. Just so you know.
Yeah, I was fixing to say
Coming
you're
up
already in
on
a
a
car.
slower
You can
class
change it
car.
now.
Don't tempt him.
Oh yeah, I sense the mouse dragging something into the fourth monitor right now.
Who says I even need the mouse? I got my Stream Deck all programmed up with macros for Excel.
The gap to E7 behind is now 2.5 seconds. 8 laps in front. You're coming up on some slow cars. The class leaders in this group. Blue flag.
Oh, since I'm not needed till 1:30. Talk to you guys later.
Deuces.
Man.
Incident in turn 3. There's an incident in International
So
Horseshoe.
with the Tim Hortons.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Should make his next stint a triple.
Change all the names to him.
Give me just a second, I can do that.
The group has spoken.
Funny story, Rich. When you left, we all talked, and you're gonna finish this out now.
I
On your
don't
left.
hate it.
Clear left.
I'm just gonna run a single, and you're in for the rest of the time.
Slower car ahead. This is their class leader.
Car left. Clear left.
The gap to 8th place. Behind is now 3.1 seconds. 6 laps ahead. Slower class car ahead.
Oh. Man, these virtual coaching cars are just
Holy shit!
killing everybody.
Do you still have your stream open?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Did you see the beginning of that?
Yes.
That was what, 6 cars?
Oh my god.
That was so bad.
That one dude, I think it was the one that started it all. He just got bullied after that.
Wow.
No, it was the one up in front of that.
I would love to hear in-game chat right now. Oh, I bet
There,
they're
the
going off.
Oh, he got rear-ended, and then he gets bullied right there. Bam!
Like,
That's a toe. That's a broken rear.
jeez.
Oof.
Incident in turn 6. We think it might be Tom. There's an incident in turn 7. We think it might be Tom.
Who's this Tom guy in our session that keeps having incidents?
The gap to P8 behind is now 2.0. 6 laps in front.
P3 did exactly what Rich did on his outlap. Backed it right into the wall, going back onto the banking.
Our P3?
Yeah. P3 in
Yeah,
our class.
somebody kept saying they were having an incident.
I'm not seeing any of this. Are y'all on all teams or something else?
It was just crew
I'm-
chief.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gotcha. I got that muted right now.
SDK has a log of passes, off tracks,
Blue flag.
crashes. That's where I saw it.
Gotcha.
You're coming up on a slower car. Blue flag. Blue flag.
Car right. Still there, clear right.
Worked out for that guy that backed into the wall. Looked like iRacing took about 10 seconds to replace the rear bodywork, and he was off and going again.
You're approaching a group of slower cars.
I mean, that's probably about right. I did a little longer than 10 seconds, but, you know, real life. You can probably do that in what, 30, 40 seconds, something like that, for a whole rear clip.
It was maybe more than that.
Doubt it.
Let's call it like 14 seconds.
V12 is closing in. The gap is now 18 seconds.
Clear left.
Shit, before that kind of update though, I mean, this would have been like 5-10 minute stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. Dang.
coming up on a slower class car.
Left side. Clear left.
Brandon's got that serious face right now.
Or he's half asleep.
Car number 20 is closing the gap. It's now 15 seconds.
I know, he's got his webcam on. So you can see it, he's got that serious face.
I can hear you.
I was hoping so.
Just focused, making sure not to screw up. Actually contemplating in my brain is why my LED buttons aren't flashing for red line.
Mine's way off. I never did correct them. I don't know, but I'm assuming, unless you've done corrections on yours, I would assume they're about the same.
Slower class car ahead. Lap times are pretty consistent.
On your right. Clear right.
Bit late, but is what it is.
Slower class car ahead. The gap to car number 20 behind is now 11 seconds.
On your left. Clear left. Right side. Clear right.
Nice recovery. Or not recovery, but yeah. Over under, whatever you want to call it.
The gap to P1 behind is now 4.9 seconds.
You had to
30
defend the
laps
inside
ahead.
there into T1.
Yeah.
There's a group of slower cars ahead.
Car left. Clear left.
Is Todd on triples?
Yeah.
Why do you ask?
He might need a little help with his settings or something. He's running about 40 to 50 FPS.
Odds are, you are correct.
That's what it shows on his stream anyway. I'm assuming it's him driving because it might be replay mode. I don't know, but oh wait, no, it is him driving for sure because his relatives up.
Sorry, I thought it was muted.
Coming up on a slower class car.
You were not.
I give it like a 6.5, somewhere there.
Blue flag.
Yeah, it was definitely not my best work. Yeah, Todd's got a lot of things going on there. At least he's getting to 80 in the banking.
The leader,
Wheelbase is
Newman,
clipping
is
also.
pitting.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Mine clips a little bit in the high, real hard hits. That's because I keep it kind of cranked.
I think he's running a CSL DD.
Car number 20 is gaining on you. The gap's now 7.4.
Right side.
Nice.
Clear right.
Wait, Adam had a CSL DD? Hey,
Not
okay.
the Club Sport, but the CSL.
Yeah, the newer one.
Not the newer one.
Oh, okay.
The CSL is
Coming
the
up on a
first
slower
one with
car.
the newer funky design, but the Club Sport ones are the beefier ones.
Gotcha, gotcha.
So Todd should be about 8 meters. you know it too, Rich, his render performance could also be impacted by the fact that he is streaming.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking of that too. He's fighting for it though right now.
Mm-hmm. Turn.
Sounds like that was Sean spotting for him.
That's right. Get it back.
They 100% they'll use the new split system.
And it seems like a lot more splits have full multi-class action.
I love it. I think the new split system's great. I'm glad they're using it. I just didn't say anything about it, you know.
Well, I think it was implied though. They said they weren't going to use it for Fuji, but I think that's the only place where they said they weren't going to use it after they announced that it's coming.
I believe you are correct on that. They just never. I don't think they ever said anything after that though.
Yeah, they
Like
said
we're
they were
officially
gonna-
live or anything.
Yeah, that's fair. They were encouraging everybody to get into week 13 so they could vet it. I feel like that's the last I heard of it.
Yeah. They're definitely using it though. I think they're. What was it that I thought they used it the other day? Oh, the 2.4 hour races, the regular endurance events. I think they're using that in it too. And the reason why is because Gray
Car
has
number
been
20. It's closing you
Gray's
down.
been running
The gap has
solo
come
and
down
he's had
to 4.7
multi-class.
seconds. They're faster than us into turn 6.
Okay, makes sense.
I mean, to me, I think it works amazing. Everything I've seen from it so far.
I thought it was just an across the board, like it was going to be used everywhere.
It may have been. I just feel like I missed that announcement. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Slower class car ahead.
And when they do realign these cars to the real world pace, we're gonna feel so slow when we hit Daytona next time.
Oh god, yeah, it's gonna be fourth gear through the bus stop. Or we're used to going like fifth gear flying.
Struggling to hit 35s.
Yeah.
Says we aren't doing that now.
I see your times, sir.
The gap to P12 behind is now 5.0 seconds. The gap to P9 behind is now 3.7. 2 laps ahead. The car behind's pitting now.
Wow. What an idiot.
Talking about the bouncing around on the horseshoe. Or...
No,
Slower
Todd
class car ahead.
was trying to get around P18. P18 was fighting him. And then in turn 1, P18 puts a move on Todd.
Blue flag.
And he's broken their car.
Oh my god. Sucks.
I mean, Todd does go slightly deep, but he gave him space.
I feel like that's been the story of our race so far, is getting screwed from
Blue flag.
behind.
Yeah, it's like the blue flag's not a command flag, but once you let that car that's ahead of you by, don't try to repass them. That sucks. Yeah, they're gonna have to tow.
Car left.
Yeah, sucks.
Still there. Clear left.
My Coney setup shop? One I haven't heard of.
Slower class car ahead.
I've been around for a little while.
I feel like every week I hear of another setup shop.
It's an easy moneymaker.
I need to look into some more. Well, as long as they don't cost what freaking hypo costs. Looked at theirs. Theirs is outrageous.
All you gotta do is know quick people that will publicly talk about running the sets you make, and you'll get a flurry of sub 2500 iRating people buying your sets because they think it's gonna make them 2 seconds faster.
Yeah. I don't know how people afford some of them. There's some setup shops I've seen that are freaking outrageously priced.
Incident in turn 10. It looks like Tommy.
Who's the Adam guy on their team? Have they raced with us?
Who? What?
On Todd's team?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's that. Oh, that's the guy that hit him. Never mind. It's Jeffrey typing.
Oh, somebody was just upside down.
Ours?
Yeah, just now in the,
Yep.
like, turn 3, 4 of the banking. I think they said it was Tommy.
Ooh. They weren't upside down, but they, after the bus
Slower
stop.
class car ahead.
I believe P2 was caught up in that. Johnny. Nope, P3.
On
P2
your
at
left.
the time.
Clear left. On your right. Clear right.
Never mind. I'm not awake. He's P12 in our class.
He was right. I mean, PT was there. He just didn't get caught up in it.
Tommy. Tommy behind is pitting.
Oh my god, the cockpit view of P6.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that had to be scary with that BMW coming right there.
Seriously.
Oh, dude.
You're coming up on a slower car.
It doesn't look bad from the outside, but the inside it had to feel bad.
It's funny. Todd and Sean are now airing their grievances in the chat.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're forgetting they're streaming that. But they didn't say anything particularly bad. They're just both like, what was that?
Oh, that's odd. That's not fun. I want them to say something good.
I'm waiting for the response. Sean's like, what is that? You're a back marker. Todd's like, bro, what was that? Be better.
He should say, you're a generational talent.
That was a good line.
That's great.
You've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
Reminds me, I gotta
Slower
program
car
a
ahead.
chat
This
button
guy's the
that
class
says
leader.
legend.
That'd be pretty good.
It says so much while saying so little. Damn. Swartz and team are at 92 incident
Left side.
points.
Clear left.
Hurts a little.
Mm-hmm.
Still have 9 hours
Good.
left.
Yeah. Don't get inspired, Wishoun.
Come on, I can catch up to him. Let me go.
We have no doubt that you could.
Just because I suck at the game don't mean you gotta make fun of me, okay?
3 laps of fuel remaining. You're coming up on a slower class car.
I think the best comeback to a wreck would have the Super Max hop down to the soundboard and play it over the mic.
Can do that.
2 laps of fuel remaining. Coming up on a slower class car.
Right side, clear right. Car right. Clear right.
We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap. In this lap, box this lap.
Remembered to program my fuel accept button. Get rid of
Are you
that.
there yet?
Yep. Boxing this lap.
Well, I'm glad you're watching your fuel.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Crew chief's doing a good job of it. Should be set. I got it.
Yeah, it looks like it is. I'm sitting here watching the official split fight like it's the last lap.
Box in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Left front 96%, left rear 95.
Brake bias and bars for cold tires.
I don't change anything.
Ample.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line.
You're clear.
Coming up on some slower cars. They're class leaders in this group.
Watch the BMW in front, missing a wing.
Left
Copy
side,
that.
clear left.
The P1 in class.
There's an incident in International Horseshoe. It looks like it's King.
30 sim time. It's 0%. I'm thinking we're not getting any rain.
I would probably agree with you on that.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They just wanted to scare us, so we had to torture ourselves in practice for a bit.
Well, they've done a good job with this and the roar.
Thought the roar had rain to start with.
Not our
Nope.
split.
Oh yeah, y'all did the morning split, right?
Yeah.
Late morning. It looked like a monsoon for the earlier ones.
It was just the Friday split was the only one that had it. It looked like a monsoon, but it was very dry. Oh my god, they just went 4 wide.
Yeah.
Dude, talk about the egos in this race right now.
Dude, the one sim coach's car. Oh, and he hit a GT3 in the process of that. That sim coach's car, the yellow one,
Slower class
he
car ahead.
almost hit the purple GTP, and he managed to hit a GT3, all in that turn.
Nice. That car's got to be a favorite right now because he's been around a lot.
I mean, he's hit everybody.
I can't believe the Williams right now, man. They're saving an extra lap of fuel and fighting hard against Redline.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Redline's
On your right.
fighting for it. I
Stay
don't know why
right,
they're not
car right.
deploying fuel saving strats behind Williams.
Stay right.
Maybe they are.
I mean, they're maybe, but they're still hitting a lap earlier.
Waiting for the next time our remaining 32 cars all end up in the infield at the same time.
Blue flag.
It'll probably happen again at some point.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna step away for just a minute, so I'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
You're coming up on a slower car.
Right side. Clear right.
Blue flag.
your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Slower class car ahead. Slower class car ahead.
Car left. Clear left.
The gap to P5 behind is now 3.6. 10 laps ahead. Coming up on a slower class car. Blue flag.
On your right. Clear right.
Blue flag.
Right side. Still there.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Clear right.
coming up on some slow cars, the class leaders in this group.
Car right. Clear right.
Slower class car ahead.
On your left. Clear left.
Slower class car ahead. There's a group of slower cars ahead. The gap to P2 behind is now 5.0, 13 laps ahead. The leader, Newman, is pitting. Okay, Brandon, you've used half your fuel. Coming up on a slower class car. Blue flag.
Left side. Clear left.
The gap to P1 behind is now 0.8, 13 laps in front.
Car left. Clear left.
You're coming up on a slower car.
Car left. Clear left.
Blue flag.
Left side.
Blue flag.
Clear left. left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Slower class car ahead.
Car left. Clear left.
Still surviving, Brandon?
Oh yeah. 11 laps left in this stint.
Nice, nice.
Coming up on a slower class car. Is the car rejoining? Tommy behind is pitting now.
Ricky, has your P1's current lap time been way off?
My steering wheel? My HYP-R you're talking about?
Yeah.
honestly, I couldn't tell you because I never look at it. If you're talking about the one, if it's following the Ferrari
There's an
one,
incident
yeah,
in
it's
International
based
Horseshoe.
on
We think it might be Tommy.
the fastest lap, or at least I guess it depends on where you got your set to. I usually have mine's fastest lap a session. So the Ferrari steering wheel was following Morgan's fastest lap.
You're coming up on a slower car.
This guy's on an outlet, by the way.
Yeah, I can tell.
Okay, Brandon, the next car is 1 lap behind.
No, mine is showing like 2.5, 2 minutes and 50 seconds, like is what it's counting to.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
It's trying to speed you up.
I don't know. I never, to be honest, I never use my P1 dash much. Just for brake bias and TC stuff.
Gotcha.
Brandon, is this your first or second stint?
This is second.
Are you doing a third?
Yeah. If you want me to.
It's totally up to you.
I'm good. I'm good to stay in if you guys want me to.
Meh.
You're coming
Back
up on
to
some
that
slower
time,
cars.
so-
They're class leaders
I'm
in this
by
group.
me.
I've been here the whole time. I'm just on the couch in my office listening.
Oh yeah, you're back over there about half asleep.
Uh-huh.
It's not a bad idea. I should fire up my 32-inch on my desk and sit in my desk chair instead of the rig.
Every time I open my eyes back up, 4 laps have gone.
I'm here hanging out. I just know Brandon likes a little less chatter usually.
Oh, you're good.
Slower class car ahead.
Seems like the traffic's all in one place on the track.
Yeah, that's what they were talking about earlier.
Run into it, and once you're through it, it's just empty for a while.
Yeah.
Single notable things happened
On your left,
in the
clear
last
left.
18 minutes.
Anything good?
I mean, normally that would be a good thing, but
Just FYI, there are 29 cars on track.
oh man, we lost 3.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Oh, that's right. Got McLaren that.
The gap to P5
Took
behind
itself
is
down
now
as the
4.8.
mascot
10
again.
laps in front.
Jake Maloney. Like sitting here with the blanket on is more like what the pit crews do during these races. Just dozing.
Right.
Actually, I should make it more realistic and get one of my camping chairs from the garage. It's usually what they're in.
There you go. We need to work on getting a bundle of tires and crash on one of them.
I have those too.
Well, you got tires.
Yeah, I have 2 sets of tires. I have the RE71s I used to autocross with, and then I have a spare set of run flats here for Haley's SUV.
Oh, okay.
And
Get you
I
a
have the
snuggie.
summer rubber from her SUV here too.
Make
So
a whole
tires.
tire wall.
Tire bed. Be dreadfully uncomfortable.
Slow car ahead. This guy's their class leader.
Oh, there's a change in the GT3 class for P1.
All right, Brendan. You got about 4 laps of fuel left.
Might be late to that party though. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I really haven't been following it too much.
I think it's pit cycle stuff. I know that blue BMW was the leader for the longest time.
I'm looking for it in the log. It shows position changes.
I think it's a pit cycle thing because the P1 Brandon just passed, which is the Logitech BMW,
is now
is
2.0.
22
10
seconds
laps ahead.
ahead of P2, but they're on lap 27, whereas P2 is on lap 6. So.
There's a pass for P5, P5, P4, P3.
Blue flag. You got about 3 laps of fuel left. Slower class car ahead.
Yeah, lap 6:13 we had a lead change in GTPs.
Car right, clear right.
Probably correct itself, like I said, here in a bit when they pit stop. They're on 28 right now, so they've got another 4 laps to go before they pit.
It is so trippy looking at our stream, and then I glimpse outside and it's daylight.
Is it? Oh, it is a little daylight, huh?
Yeah, it's always weird.
I don't even look out now. I used to have my face cam lights and stuff on, my studio lights on for webcam and all that.
Left
but
side.
keep all that turned off now
Yeah.
when we do these.
I would love to race in the dark. In VR, I keep all the lights on so the tracking doesn't get goofy.
It just didn't really matter in the VR, does it? There's a lot of light bleed through.
It can matter in VR. I would say 9 out of 10 races you have no issue, and then one race the tracking gets pissed. And
Oh, no, I don't
Only
mean
2
that. I
laps of
mean
fuel
with
left.
the lights on. I guess, is there a lot of bleed through or something? I figured it didn't
No.
really matter in VR because you're wearing the goggles anyway.
no, there's no
Slower
bleed
class
through at
car
all.
ahead.
It's all for the head tracking, so the headset knows where it is. But the lights are off. Sometimes it'll lose track.
Right.
On your left, clear left.
Blue flag. The gap to 6th place behind is now 1.5 seconds. 10 laps ahead.
saying there's a threat of rain in the official split. But I don't know if they're going based on the original prediction or if they're actually looking at percentages in the race.
They had a weather guy pop up and was showing a big nothing on weather radar.
They may just be talking, I mean, it's the commentator's right. They got to make 24-hour race interesting somehow, so they may just be talking based on the original forecast percentages. I'm hoping they don't copyright me for restreaming. We'll see.
This is the last lap of fuel. Blue flag. Slower class car ahead. Okay, Brandon, hit this lap, in this lap.
Right side. Clear right.
Ooh, that was close.
Blue
I
flag.
don't know why he's flashing his lights. That was all him.
He says with that team, I think they've dove every single time trying to send stuff. I'm
They're
boxing
on the
this
back
lap.
burner, so yeah. That was the original leaders of the race there for a while.
Slower class car ahead. Blue flag.
Boxing.
Boxy, boxy, box.
Our
Looks like
friends
all
are
your
pitting
stuff
with
is
us.
set up.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Front left, 97%. Left rear, 96.
Be prepared for
One more stint.
slippery fun.
Oh yeah.
King ahead is pitting.
Yep. Good luck.
Time to watch Bruno's mistake.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors. Blue flag.
Williams is starting to build a little gap on red line and the rest of the field.
The gap to P2 behind is now 0.3, 14 laps ahead.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Goldner. The gap to Tommy behind is now 14 seconds. slower class car ahead. The gap to P6 behind is now 3.4, 10 laps in front. Coming up on a slower class car. The gap to P12 behind is now 11 seconds. You're coming up on a slower car.
Left side. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Blue flag. Blue flag. The gap to E6 behind is now 0.7.
Brandon, if
10
you
laps
want to
ahead.
just do the next like 8 stints, that'd be swell.
That'd put us right to the end.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, nice. I'm not going to. I've thought about it.
Oh, well, you just thought about it.
I mean, you got another 25 laps to think about it, you know. Want to reconsider?
Your friend's behind you.
Oh, yeah.
Left side.
That caddy is the first car I've
Still
actually
there.
seen brake disc glow on.
Clear left.
Tommy is getting closer. The gap's come down to 8.7. Quicker than you, entering turn 5. Coming up on a slower class car.
On your left. Clear left.
Slower class cars ahead. This guy's reputation is not great.
On your right. Clear right.
There's a group of slower cars ahead. These guys are busy fighting each other.
Clear right.
66% chance of rain in the official split.
Nice.
I think all the splits follow the same forecast in the same time slot, right?
I would think so. Then again, I feel like the Spa 24, there were people in our time slot that didn't have rain like we did.
The gap to Tommy behind is now
They
8.1.
didn't get the freaking hurricane at Spa like we did.
The hurricane that parked there.
Try to forget about that race.
People keep bringing
Hey.
it back up.
Listen, you got to bring it back up because that had the most legendary pit entrance incident of all time.
That's so
Yes, it did.
Oh god, that was so funny.
Slower class car ahead.
On your right. Clear right.
There's an incident in turn 5. Looks like it's Matthew. The leader is pitting now. Slower class car ahead. The gap behind is now 4.7 seconds. Slower car ahead. It's their class leader. Incident in. Turn 2. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. There's an incident in. Turn 3.
Careful.
On your left. Clear left.
You good. The hell happened up there? What is he doing? Something happened? Just like
Yeah, I'm digging it up. Talking about
Slower class
Gary or
car ahead.
Orlando.
Gary, he just like didn't like his
Gap
rear
2,
got a little bit
P12
loose coming
behind
out
us
of
now,
one,
2.3.
so he had to save it some. But then he shifted early to save it, but it's like he wasn't full throttle. It's like he got out of the fuel more or something. I don't know. That's weird though.
On your left. Clear left.
Yeah, but notice who rear-ended him?
Is this one that's been a
Our
problem or
friend.
something?
Yep. Our favorite Cadillac.
That is called a murder. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I don't know
Yikes.
about that.
I mean, it's 100% of Cadillac's fault, but I don't know why that LMP2 is going so slow there either. I mean, yeah, his rear got a little loose, but like, I don't know. It was definitely Cadillac's fault, obviously. I mean, he drove through him, but
Yeah, I get why the Caddy got caught out, but it's like,
I don't know about that one.
it's like if you wanted to go around him, I feel like you would have been setting up to go left right when that happened, and he didn't look like he had any intention of doing that.
Coming up on a slower class car.
That's weird.
Left side.
Inside.
Still there. Clear left.
P12.
Come back, Tommy!
He can go. Keeps pushing, he'll crash again.
Probably. He's got to pit soon. Looks like his last pit was lap 603.
gap to P3 behind is now 1.9 seconds, 11 laps ahead. The gap in front is now 1.6 seconds.
I don't know if he was out of the throttle and on the brake. Maybe after he hit him.
I don't think he was on the brake. I just don't think he was in the throttle. He had a little bit of slide and he upshifted early, but I don't think he got back into the throttle. I think he stayed out of it even though he upshifted.
Blue flag, you're coming up on a slower car.
It's interesting. Almost the exact same time in GT3 had an issue.
Early morning. New drivers starting to wake up now.
Car left. Clear left.
Well, Brandon, I'm very appreciative you did this third stint. I feel like $1 million after napping during your last one.
Car left.
No problem.
Hold your line. Clear left.
The gap to P4 behind is now 4.2 seconds, 11 laps in front. Coming up on a slower class car.
Left side. Clear left.
Gap to P11 ahead is now 4.7. The leader, Newman, is pitting. Slower class car ahead. Luke, car number 62, is leading the race. The gap to P4 behind is now 2.3, 11 laps ahead.
Still watching the feature broadcast?
Slower cars
I'm
ahead,
bouncing
including the
around
class
here.
leader.
Just pulled up Sam Sword's stream.
Blue flag.
Just in awe of the
Left side.
GT3s
Clear left.
taking the esports line in turn 1.
I
So
saw
the
that.
GT3s can go tight
used half
and
your fuel.
everybody was able to get through without being slowed down.
Blue flag.
Well, like they were taking the
B12.
not full GTP line, but very close to the GTP line as their regular
On your
route
right.
a lot of times.
Clear right.
It just makes sense. They're
On your
mostly
left.
out of the way.
Yeah.
Clear left.
Blue flag.
Been bouncing around. Been trying to find Kevin's team, but I can't seem to find it anywhere.
Right side.
Blue flag.
And we're sure
Hold your
he's
line.
racing.
He said he was
Still
running
there.
LMP2.
Clear right.
Well, it should be a PGZ team, but I haven't
your
seen
left.
a
Clear left.
PGZ LMP2 anywhere.
If you follow him in iRacing, then
There you
you
go.
can join his split to watch it.
I don't know if he's even awake yet, being honest.
Oh well, yeah, that's. But I think if he's added into the team, it should still show his
Yeah,
session.
he's in there somewhere. He's in there somewhere. Where, I don't know.
Shit, I think if you hover over it, it tells you what split they're in.
Coming up on a slower
It
class
just says
car.
an official session.
Looks like Jimmy and them are sitting in P6 right now.
Yeah, they had a heck of a comeback.
What car are they running? Oh, BMW hybrid. Sorry about that.
Gap to Tommy ahead is increasing. It's now 9.5 seconds.
Extreme cold watch. Wind chills as low as 25 degree, negative 25 are possible.
Yeah, we got that same alert here.
And we had yesterday where it was just above freezing for most of the day, so a ton of snow melted off to now freeze everywhere. I'm pretty sure I can skate on my driveway right now.
Nice.
Very nice.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Left side. Clear left. Slow car ahead.
Adam's gonna
This is the leader for their
consistently
class.
race with us. I wonder if I start racing more on the stream account, just bring its iRating up, and use that to enter.
What do you mean? What for?
Just to bring our average down a little bit. Not that I don't like being a top split, but
The gap to E9 behind is now 4.3 seconds. 3 laps in
these
front.
guys are flying. Even if our race went perfectly, I don't think we would have stayed with the top 5.
Yeah. I don't I know I wouldn't have because my pace is not where it needs to be.
Well, you're doing the same laps as me, so that makes 2 of us.
The gap to the 11 ahead is now 14
I just
seconds.
gotta figure out my skill issue, man.
It's not a skill issue.
Oh well.
I mean, we don't know how much
Slower
practice
class
any of
car
those
ahead.
guys have. I suspect it's a lot.
Yeah, to be fair, we didn't really choose the setup until today. Or yesterday, rather. Well,
Right
kind
side.
of day before, I guess.
Clear
but
right.
you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, their fastest laps, it's a half a second faster, but I mean, I've been watching. I mean, they're mostly low 30s. Like, we've been right
The
there.
gap to P1 behind is
But
now 2.8 seconds.
The problem is,
14
it's just like,
laps ahead.
that's kind of where they're averaging. It's like a 30.2.
Real quick, man.
Tommy in front is pitting. You're approaching a group of slower cars.
I just feel like when we're in the mid to high 3K,
Okay, Brandon, that's good consistency.
usually
Keep it up. Blue flag.
right at the top. And I think that's probably a better representation of our average.
Car left, clear left,
Right.
car left, clear left. Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
So I'm pretty sure all the top 5 have at least one driver that are 6, 7, or 8K.
I don't think we had any 8Ks.
Blue
in
flag.
here, but we definitely had a couple 7.
Oh yeah, there's been a couple of 8Ks I've seen over the hours. None of them behind the wheel right now, but a ton of 7s.
Yeah, I've seen a few 7s here and there. I've also seen some 3K
7-9.
guys out driving me.
Yeah, that's where that practice comes in. That or they're just league guys, never do officials. And you got Brandon at 2.8, running right with these guys.
Had a weird definition of running with.
I mean, you are. The guys around us and ahead are getting laps where they're doing 32s and 33s as well.
Their traffic laps when they're then running 31s on their others.
Alright, you're coming in 8 laps. Less than 8 laps. Get my shit fired up. And gonna fire up part 3 of the screen.
Yeah. You gonna be hanging out after the Stint, Brandon, or are you jumping out immediately?
Hopefully not for too
Coming
long.
off a slower car.
Okay, well if that's the case, I'm gonna walk away from it.
That's fine. Go for it.
Nap time, or you guys
Right,
have stuff
Brandon,
going on?
there's a car exit in the pit.
Not stuff going on, but I need to be upstairs for a bit.
Gotcha.
left. Clear left.
Okay.
I was a little offset, but I got my 4.5 hours of normal sleep. Just started it when I'm normally getting up.
Keep the body guessing.
LMP2 in front just spit that out. Watched it slide down the
Car
track.
ahead.
On your left.
Slower car ahead. He's the class leader for these guys.
Clear left.
The driver in front's not known for playing fair. Be careful.
We either went to like extremely overcast or it's finally daybreak a little bit and the black sky snapped to a grayish tint.
Yeah, I think it's finally a weather change.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Left side. Clear left.
P11.
Four to go.
You've got
Getting
about
there now.
4 laps of fuel left.
Sorry for all the background noise. I keep forgetting I was not on mute.
No problem.
gap to P2 behind is now 3.8 seconds, 14 laps ahead. Slower class car ahead.
I think they're all just waiting, refreshing, like in the out of the infield, and just waiting for me to get to the bus stop every time.
That sounds about right.
We estimate 3 laps of fuel left. Blue flag. The gap to P2 behind is now 0.5, 14 laps in front.
Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Only 2 more laps of fuel. Blue flag.
Left side. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Gap to B7 behind is now 1.8, 9 laps ahead. Blue flag. Slower class car ahead. Flag. You've only got enough fuel for this lap. There's an incident in turn 1. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
GT3 slid forever.
Blue flag.
You can hear me, right?
Yep.
Just making sure.
Car left. Clear left.
boxing. So close to stretching it to another lap, but didn't make it work.
Valiant effort.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Ow.
2 litres left.
In.
Front left, 96%. Rear left, 95.